Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Spider-Gwen, issue 5. And before we start talking about Spider-Gwen, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 133, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are the exclusive comics. We have Darth Vader, issue 16, Green Lantern Edge of Oblivion, issue 2, Zodiac Star Force, issue 4, Grim Fairy Tales, issue 119, Badger, issue 1. Spider-Man 2099, issue 6. King's Road, issue 1. Sunflower, issue 4. Mirror's Edge, issue 6. Earth 2 Society, issue 9. Starfire, issue 9. Silk, issue 4. Black Canary, issue 8. Batman and Robin Eternal, issue 19. Weird World, issue 3. Injustice Gods Among Us, Year 5, Issue 3. The Legends of Wonder Woman, Issue 2. The Totally Awesome Hulk, Issue 3. Guardians of the Galaxy, Issue 5. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Issue 2. All New X-Men, Issue 4. And Batman and Superman, Issue 29. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 133, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Spider-Gwen, issue 5. Now, this is an issue I was really looking forward to because last issue was my pick of the week. Really enjoying this Harry and Gwen storyline. But I will say that this is not continuing that storyline as of right now. It's very much a side story. Seeing what everyone else is doing during the period of what Gwen and Harry were doing in the last issue. And just as the cover says, it's kind of a story about Gwen's father, Captain Stacy. And I love it. I love this cover. I really do think we need more story with Captain Stacy. But I would say we need more story with Captain Stacy and Gwen interacting, which we don't really get to see in this issue. But let's start talking about the artwork, see if I like that. Now, the artwork did change for this issue, which at first I wasn't quite used to, and I still really do like the other artwork for Spider-Gwen. This is a lot more bolder, but you kind of tend to get used to it as you read the issue, but it does feel like a lot is going on. Like I said, it's a much bolder type style for Spider-Gwen, which hopefully it's just for this issue, because it was a side story in that Robbie Rodriguez returns for the next issue, because it's not bad art, it's just I wasn't quite used to it. But it does fit, because again, this is kind of a side story to focus on other secondary characters for this issue. Well, let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see a couple of side stories here. One with the Captain America of this Spider-Gwen universe, and that Captain America believes that Spider-Woman is innocent and is trying to convince the police that she's innocent, but she has to find actual evidence that she's innocent. So she actually runs into that last scene with Harry and Gwen, where Harry's like a complete goblin, which hopefully we'll pick up in the next issue. Other stories has to do with Captain Stacy dealing with Matt Murdock and learning a little bit more about Matt Murdock being more of a villain, and saying that Gwen should team up with Matt and trying to convince her father to do so. And by the end tries to convince Captain Stacy to kill the Punisher, or, you know, at least Frank Castle. We don't know if he'll quite become the Punisher in this universe, but, well, actually, no, he won't, but unless he, you know, survives what happened in this issue. But yeah, it's showing a little bit more of the morality of Captain Stacy. How far will he go to protect his daughter? And seeing what Matt Murdock will do to try to sway Gwen to the evil side. So that was pretty interesting, and that's kind of the whole story. Now, I would say that this is not a bad story. It's, like I said, very much a side story. And I think the artwork did kind of take me out of the actual story a little bit, so that's a bit of a negative. But overall, it was a pretty good story, but I kind of wanted more of the Gwen and Harry story. I didn't like the pause we took this month. I don't know if this story needed to be told here, or maybe they could have told this story in between last issue and the next issue. I don't know if we needed a whole issue dedicated to this, but overall I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't a bad issue, but it's up to you guys if you want to pick it up. I don't know necessarily if this is a must-read issue, because again, it doesn't really progress Gwen's story, but it was still, for me, someone who likes the Spider-Gwen universe, it was a fun read for the most part. So, Spider-Gwen issue 5 gets 3 stars, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.